Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woohoo! Broadcasting from the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, got a bit of a toy review. Yes, and you see two pieces here. One of these is one I actually did a review. What's it dated? April 10th, 2017. Wow, 2 years ago. Seriously? Wow. All right. Called these. It's from a Chinese Sentai show called, was it Celestial Warriors? The Celestial God Beast Merging Robot Mega. I don't know what the technical name is. If you go poking around on the internet all over the place, you get different names. Celestial something is probably your best bet to find it. But apparently kind of started something because all of a sudden it's not a giant flood of new toys of Sentai type things, but more series are coming out. Now apparently the what was it? The Space Deleter, I think, is one that's been kind of poking around. One that I ended up picking up is this one here. The Godly Beast / God Beast King Combiner Deluxe. Depending on what website, where you get it from. This piece I got from, did I get this from eBay? Yeah, I got this from eBay. This one I got from sirtoys.com. He is, from what I understand from the website, he's someone who is from the US. I guess he's from the US. But he lives in China and kind of sounds like he's doing kind of like what Hobby Link Japan does, where they're like, y'all got cool stuff. I can send it to my friends in America. Yeah! So the website has a ton of product. Keep in mind, this is in China. So, varying levels of quality and licensing. All right. But one of the cool products I saw a review for this a while ago that just looked really cool, and finally decided, hey, let's pick this up, is this Godly Beast Combiner mech. Yes, it's it's pretty dang big. There are, if you go to the website, kind of like taking a page from what Power Rangers used to do when Bandai had it. I don't know if Hasbro's going to be doing this or not. There are varying scales of the figure. There is this one, which is the Combiner Deluxe. I think it's S4, but it's like about 10 inches tall. There's another one where it's like maybe 7 inches tall, smaller, also separates. And then I guess there's this big giant deluxe one that's got die-cast metal in it. It does look really cool. It also costs $20 more. So yeah, I went cheap. Gotta pay rent. Yeah. So anyway, I picked this one up. I have no idea if this is from a show or what. This one is, and actually if you go poking around YouTube, you will actually see bits of the show and this thing in action, which is kind of cool actually. This, no idea. Who cares? It's precious. It's a typical Megazord, and it's composed of six mechs. There is a lion thing, I guess. There's a lion thing. There is a Kirin. There is a dragon, some kind of bird, duck-looking thing, a unicorn, and last but not least is a phoenix. And in typical Megazord, let's see here. The cool thing is each one of these has a vehicle mode. You got a tank, a helicopter, a jet plane, some kind of VTOL thing, some kind of tank thing, where the unicorn and the phoenix, of course, is a some kind of funky plane-looking thing. Overall, it's a really nice piece of work. Now, this original, the Celestial Warrior. One of the issues you run into is that the plastic is a little, no, I'm not too sure if this might have been the knockoff I picked up or what. Honestly, the plastic is very thin. If you keep buying these things, you're accustomed to certain noises these things make when you put them together, disconnect and whatnot. And one of the noises you hope you never hear is the high-pitched, squeaky, eeky you know, the chalkboard, fingernails on chalkboard noise. This does that. This doesn't. The plastic is very solid. I dare say actually comparable to what Megazords are made out of. Very nice plastic material. Like I said, it's each one of the sections has 2 modes, not just 1, 2 modes. Now you're looking at this and wondering, so why aren't you showing it coming apart or not? No one said this thing was perfect. Yeah, and you're wondering, oh, he's being kind of delicate with it. Okay, there are a couple issues. Here's one issue. These are the directions. Yeah, they're kind of small. They're in black and white. They're hard to read. You know, which, yada, yada, yada. It's not super complicated, but complicated enough, as you can see. The fact that each one of these has 2 modes means that, you know, you're looking with some fiddling kind of stuff. Most of this didn't take too long. The problem I had, frankly, was with the Kieran, because the central Kieran part, there's some weirdness going on with the nose to get it to fit and become the chest piece and blah 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 blah. So fortunately, hooray to was it Bolt Matrix? Shoot, I forget which website I went to. But hooray for YouTube videos, because that helped a lot to figure out, okay, where is this thing supposed to go? Oh, that's what the directions meant. So there's that. The other thing you notice, I'm being kind of I'm gingerly handling this thing. Overall, the construction is solid, but there are little things like, yeah, that. In terms of display and stuff like that, it holds on okay, but I mean, you just saw me just flipping it off. Also, the other problem you run into is back here. The plane thing attaches to this forms a giant backpack. There's this really weird, intricate, you see this weird stuff going on back here? This is what holds this part up. Yeah, it's kind of sensitive. So overall, the balance on this thing gets a little weird. I'm still trying to figure out what's a good way to balance it and display it, so on and so forth, so that this doesn't go crashing down and breaking, because that would suck. So yeah. But yeah, what happens is that as you've noticed, though, you have an interesting combination here as far as the you know, yes, this is kind of awkward and unbalanced, but it's nice to see something a little bit different. The creatures and modes are picked are really kind of neat, and you know, you've got this really nice, different, fanciful look to it. The backpack and these things on the shoulders, these parts here, the giant swinging engines, I kind of like it. The nice thing, one, is that it's balanced so that these will always point down, so you know, kind of, you know, to add to the aesthetic. And you know, you got this giant thing back here. I kind of like it. It's a different look, which is sorely needed. I love transforming robots. I love merging robots. They're a wonderful, fun thing. But after a while, you start seeing stuff and it gets kind of old. So I kind of like this look. Also, the 2 giant weapons are cool. The giant, you know, blazing sword. This is the tail of the unicorn. This is the tail section of the helicopter dragon. So, you know, this is all Miyamoto Musashi going on right now. But so yeah, this is the piece. Overall, it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot, even with, you know, the assorted issues. It's something different. It's a new way to handle the whole merging giant robot thing. The construction is decent. So, you know, you don't have to worry as much about Is this thing going to snap in half? Now, unfortunately, on the other hand, there are the design issues that kind of make things a little overall, honestly, actually, even on the Surtoys website, they do warn you that, you know what, the stuff you're getting is meant for collectors. It's not meant for kids, for obvious reasons. This thing doesn't handle damage like a Megazord, all right? No. Very few things actually handle damage like a Megazord. So keep that in mind. But if you're looking for something new and different, like this piece ended up being, was it $40, I think? That's just for the piece itself, not including shipping. Just something to keep in mind also. This is coming from China, okay? So the shipping does take a little longer. You can get like air shipping from China for, was it $20, $30, something like that. Or I got cheap and did it old school. It's like 3 weeks. So the good news, though, is there is a good tracking system. So you just gotta be patient, okay? Set aside your geeky tendencies to go, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It is on the way, seriously. And honestly, the tracking system was very cool. You just had to remind myself, be patient. Be patient. Yo, dork, be patient, man. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, as friends of mine on Facebook have noticed as I posted pictures of Precious. So there you go. So yeah, go to sortoys.com. That's the only site I know of that's got this. I mean, even doing a search on eBay hasn't really pulled up anything. So hey, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you want something new and different, just remember you're trying to placate the collector, not the kids. You'll have some really disappointed, angry children if you do give it about 10 minutes. But anyway, so hey, just a little toy review for something unique, something cool, something fun. Precious. So hey, y'all have a good weekend. May the odds be in your favor. May the force be with you. And as always, good to be each other. Be good to each other, okay, peeps? Bye.